Hello everyone. I thought I'd come on and make a quick video. There's been a lot of people asking me what's going on with the BKFC and why I've jumped ship and why I've moved over to the Bad to the Bone. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The reason why I've moved over to Bad to the Bone is because what's on offer. The British title fight, a bit of dough, and the plans what Stefan's got, I want to be part of. I think Stefan's a brilliant promoter. I think he's a great guy. I absolutely love the setup down there. I love the rule set. I think Bad to the Bone is grown quick, grown fast, and for me it is up there with the best of bare knuckle promotions. I can see Bad to the Bone really taking over, and some of the plans that Stefan's got, I want to be part of. And his plans suit my plans. I don't want to be sticking around, being a 7, 8, 9 fight veteran in bare knuckle. I want to get out. I want 3 or 4 fights with 1 or 2 titles and retire while I've still got me good looks. They're the plans. Retire while I've still got me looks, make a bit of dough, get a couple of belts, move on, retire from bare knuckle and still fight. I want to fight till I'm 42, 43, but I want to fight with gloves on. I don't want to keep fighting with bare knuckle, and fucking my hands up and messing my face up. I've got a little autistic girl here that's real hands-on, and all the training and the preparation that I'm doing at the moment, I struggle picking her up. I struggle when she has a meltdown. She's really strong, my wife can't handle her, and as it stands with my neck and my arm, sometimes I can struggle to pick her up. Sometimes I can struggle to restrain her from hurting herself, so one of the reasons why I don't want to keep damaging myself over and over again is down to family reasons, really. If I never had so many people relying on me, I probably would be just keep fighting until I drop, but I can't keep doing that. I'm enjoying my life at the moment, always training, staying fit, staying lean, being a busybody, being a busy boy around combat sport. I absolutely love it. But the bare knuckle game is brutal. It takes its toll on your body. So I think once I've won a couple of titles, made a bit of money, I'll just stick to the gloved fighting. I still want to fight K1. I wouldn't mind a couple of Muay Thai fights, and a few boxing fights. I'm 40 this year. Win, lose or draw, I'm not bothered. I just want to fight. I'm at an age now where, I'm no spring chicken and time waits for no one. So the plans that Bad to the Bone have for me suit my plans down to a T. So I'm happy to sign with Bad to the Bone. I'm happy to sign with Stefan, and I'm looking forward to being a part of the team down there. I've been through a couple of times and I've met these boys down there. They're fucking terrific. The organisation is unbelievable. What a setup it is down there. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. So that's one of the reasons why I moved over. The BKFC door, I don't believe is shut. We still have contacts with BKFC Italy, BKFC Marbella. Bulgaria said they'd have me over after fighting Stanoy. I've ended on good terms with the Bulgarian setup. So the BKFC door's not closed. It might be closed on the UK side of stuff, but it's not closed. Oi, stop! But it's not closed. The BKFC door's not closed. The BKFC UK might be closed. Bakewell has said that if we fight for Bad to the Bone, then we can't get on the show on the BKFC shows. But I don't know how serious he was. Bakewell gave me an opportunity to fight on the BKFC UK, which I'll forever be grateful for. I thought that show was amazing. Me and Pick, co-main and main event. I thought it was an excellent show. We did well, and I'll forever be grateful for the BKFC. But if the door's shut, the door's shut. But I don't believe it is. I think there'll still be opportunities arise come BKFC Italy, Marbella, even maybe America. You never know. As long as I keep winning, putting the work in, making some noise, these promotions will keep calling and they'll want us on the show, and to see what we can do. There's one more thing I want to clear up as well. The shadow boxing situation. He said I was happy to see Jimmy Miller get beat. That's not the case. I won some money on Tony Shields. That's all. That's why I was jumping up and down. Not the fact that Jimmy Miller got starched. Jimmy Miller, I have tremendous respect for Jimmy and what he's done in the combat sport world, and he continues to fight. He continues to put his heart and soul on the line, and I'll forever respect that. I don't give a fuck what people say on this corner of YouTube. I decided to shake Shadow's hand. I decided to bury that stuff with him, and it is what it is. Say what you want, I don't care. Time's a great healer, and I believe the situation between me and Shadow, time's healed. You know, some of the stuff that's been said, it's been said. Listen, I'm a professional fighter. I've got fights lined up. I don't need to be fighting in the middle of Hull City while people are taking pictures and there's kids around. He approached me while I was taking pictures and stuff, and I just shook his hand and I said, look, we're all right. It is what it is. And we had a laugh with it as well. We had a laugh with it. It is what it is. But what he said about Jimmy Miller, me being happy that he got beat, that's not the case. I won a few bets off Jonathan Stoner. Me and him were betting round by round, fight by fight, and I won a few quid. And I had Tony Shields, and Tony Shields beat him, so I won a few quid. That's why I was jumping up and down. But yeah, God bless, guys. Take care. Big love.